Hi beautiful souls, we're going to do a reading for today for the collective. I'm going to be using Pagan Other Worlds, Forest of the Precious Twigs, and the Wisdom of the Kaliak. So this reading for everybody for today, for the collective, to uplift, to guide, to heal, and to support, and to nurture. For the collective, in love and grace, for whoever this may resonate with. Okay, so we're going to do a Maiden, Mother and Crone spread. The Maiden, what we're needing to commit to more and focus on. The Mother, what we're needing to nurture and care for. And the Crone, the Wise Woman medicine for us to take forward, to embrace as our medicine. Okay, so what are we needing to commit to? What are we needing to nurture and mother? And what is the Wise Woman medicine for the highest purpose and aligning with divine will and will to good? Aligning our will with the will to good and our highest purpose. And then bringing in divine love, grace and healing into this reading today. Okay, so committing with the Page of Wands, nurturing and mothering, the Nine of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune is the Wise Woman medicine. We'll just look at that as a side note as well, the undertone. Okay, so thinking about committing, we're needing to commit. The pages are, they're curious, they're open, and their path is not restricted, their passion is not restricted. When we think about the wands and our passion, our magic, our spirituality, our quest, that drive for quest, the page, it's like an initiation, a beginning energy of stepping forward onto some journey, some creative. This page is blindfolded, so it really does speak to him, really listening to his spirit and where his spirit's calling him to be. We're really being asked to commit to what our spirit is calling, what our spirit is guiding and calling us as it's navigating us forward, and to do this and commit with a very curiousness, an open, curious mind. Instead of our mind being restricted and worrying about all of the logistics and everything of the situation, we're being asked to be curious, to put all of those worries aside and to even put the mind aside and to be following our heart, following our spirit and where our spirit's wanting to go, and embrace this quest with a absolute curiosity, like a child is curious to engage fully within themselves. So curiosity is the key in where our spirit is wanting to lead us at the moment. We really need to commit to being curious into where our spirit's wanting to take us. And nurturing, when we look at the nine, and the Nine of Wands often signifies there's a weariness wherever we are within our journey at the moment. It could be quite tiresome. We might be feeling quite tired and weary, and wanting to pause and just regroup, recalibrate ourselves. But it's really asking us as well to push forward. It's the moon energy. The moon energy in Sagittarius, and it's really asking us to just dig deep. Everything happens in cycles, even with the moon, and you're nearly finished within the cycle. When we look at the nine, this cycle, even though you're feeling quite weary at the moment, this cycle is nearing completion. Nine, you know, when you think about the pregnancy, 9 months, you're ready to be birthing something great. So we're really being asked to nurture and mother the weariness so that we can be brave and push forward. And when you think about that, even with the page, you're being asked to commit with a curiosity. Sometimes when we get weary, the real negative sort of worry and self-negative talk sort of starts to kick into place. So if we can commit to the curiosity into this weariness, we can push forward with a curiosity and a wonder on the quest and look at it as a quest rather than a burden. So really nurturing the curiosity and committing to the curiosity and nurturing the weariness and understanding that within this brings great opportunity and you're nearly there. So just like a mother nurtures their child when they're feeling a little bit unsettled or rocky or unsure of their footing, you're being asked to nurture this weariness, unsureness. This is a time to push. This is a time to push forward, nurturing, but carrying on with your quest. You're nearly there. And the medicine here is that things are turning. This is the wheel. This is the completion and a new beginning. This is the wheel, and finding your center within the sacred cycles of life, the sacred wheel, and going with it rather than being resistant. You are nearing on a completion and coming into something new. And so it's finding your center within this, and instead of being resistant to the change and this new beginning, be curious, be open, be ready, be agile within the change that is about to take place. And this is the 10 of Pentacles, which is its legacy. You can see this castle here in the distance. So even if you look at this, you're questing. Be curious where this questing is going to take you. Yes, you may be feeling weary, but things are turning and you're coming back into this castle energy. You're coming into something great where there is an abundance and a real security for you. This is a time of greatness. This is what you're working towards. It's a legacy that you will pass on to future generations, and it's also a legacy. It's ancestral. When you think about your ancestors guiding you on this path, even when you're feeling weary, this is a beautiful energy of abundance and security that you are coming into, that the wheel is bringing you into. So this is a beautiful time. Even though you may be feeling weary at the moment, know that things are turning. The wheel is turning. The energy to embrace this with is with a curious nature. A curious, unconditioned nature. As we grow into adults, we become conditioned, we become serious, stern, worried, always thinking the worst. We're being asked within this energy to approach with a curious, childlike wonder. Remember that children have a wonderful, all sorts of impossibles being possible. And this is what you're being asked to nurture, to really commit to this energy of this impossible being possible within this. And look what you're coming into. This is wonderfulness, abundance, security, financially and otherwise. There's a security and an abundant energy that you are coming into. So we'll just do a couple of oracle cards just to wrap up for this reading for an extra clarification. This is quite a shamanic deck. It often will bring about perhaps emotional things that also are needing to be addressed or are lingering in the background that maybe we're not aware of, but we're being asked to be aware of at the same time. So what is the clarifying aspect for this reading that we're also needing to consider? Okay, so we have the deer. We have the 2 deer. It's like looking like you're almost at this time of completion on a level. But we'll have a little read. We stand together but not apart. We are complete where we meet, adding to and making more. So adding to and making more. This is talking to this quest. You are on this quest. We are complete. Even within this area, we're still complete. Even though we feel like maybe there's so much to do, we're always complete and we're adding at the same time. So it's really speaking to perhaps when we feel a sense of lack, even within ourselves, a lack of our abilities. We're really being asked to acknowledge that we are complete. And we're adding more. When we quest, we add more substance. We unlock keys within ourselves that we didn't know that were there. So we're adding to that unlocking of knowledge that's inherently always within us. We're adding to our book of story that is a wonderful story that we carry forward in our legacy within our journey of life, and making more. And we're never alone. You can see these two deer. You could look at this as divine, or even your ancestors are with you on your quest, and all is well. Everything is centered and aligned, and all is well on your path. So we'll just put this here, maybe just there, and we'll just have a little look at the wisdom of the Kaliak and what she has to say. What is our final message for this reading today, and going forward on our quest with a curious and brave energy, even through the hard stuff, even in the tiredness? What is the final wisdom and the final message of support as we go on our beautiful journey? Okay, so here there is an acknowledgement of struggle, and that would speak to the Nine of Wands. But even in struggle, you know, even when you look at the snow is crisp and it's clear and it's refreshing, and you know, even when you look at the snow and the coldness, it's a regeneration. So even from the struggle comes a regeneration. It comes a strength that we didn't know that we had. It's fresh, it's open, it makes us feel alive when you think about the coldness. Sometimes things in our life, we want things to be comfortable and we want things to be cozy. But in the crispness and the struggle, we grow and we build. And here we have the sun. This is the undercurrent energy, and this is, so we even see within this wisdom of the Kaliak, we can see the cards playing out. Yes, there's struggle, but if you embrace the struggle with this energy of curiosity and an openness, instead of feeling weighed down, even within the struggle, and even within this, every day brings opportunity, and you're nearly there. You're nearly at this point. Everything is aligned as it is meant to be. And from the struggle, you are coming into the radiant, beautiful, wondrous sun. A time to be celebrated. Everything is aligned within your center and aligning with the sacredness of the earth also. The celestial and the earthly realms, everything is aligned. So from the struggle, you rise. This is a beautiful reading. I hope it serves you well. And I pray that you go forth with love and joy and wonderful your path, for it is a beautiful one. Okay, and love and grace. Go well. Thank you.